Okay, so welcome back to another video. Today what I want to show you is a small tool called entr, and all the credits go to columncode.io. Entr is a tool that allows you to rerun a script on a file change in the folder. So basically, if you have a test script that you want to run every time when you make a small change, like write some new code, then you can use entr to do that. So many file servers like Flask and Node already rebuild automatically, or you can do that with NodeMon and Node.js, for example. Flask has it automatically as well. But for some small test scripts, for example, simply running the tests, you can use entr for that. So let's jump right into a quick example. So here we have two files. One of them is called app.py, which has one function, and it checks whether a URL is a valid URL. On the other side here, we have another file called test.py, and test.py basically checks whether the tests start correctly. So it asserts for it checks whether this is a valid URL, this is a valid URL, and it tries to check whether this is not a valid URL. So we can run this by, of course, running pytest or pytest.test.py. Of course, we get an assertion field. But what if we now want to rerun this test automatically every time we make a change in the code? We can do this by installing a tool called entr. First, we have to install it. Brew install entr. If you haven't done that already, I already did that, so I already have it installed. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to type this command. So ls*py, and then we pipe the output to entr. And when any of these Python files change, we want to rerun the command pytest test.py. That's basically what we're going to do. So now it, of course, gets the assertion, but now look at what happens when we write some new code. So say I now change this to true, it reruns the pytest command. So let's write some logic for this. So if the URL doesn't start with HTTP, then it's already a bad one. So if not URL starts with HTTP// or if not URL starts with HTTPS, then we return false. Otherwise, we return true. And now we hit Command S, we save, and it automatically reruns the test, as you can see. I just thought it was super cool, and it might save you a lot of time. I do want to point out that all the credit goes to columncode.io, so definitely check them out. Thank you for watching.